Yeah, my experience is exactly like Sage's in the sense that when I go into this non-dual state, everything becomes neutral, okay? The good thing about it is I lose all the negative emotions, right?
Yes.
But also, there's a feeling that I'm not getting the enthusiasm, and because, you know, something happens that's positive, it's just another neutral event to me.
Yes.
And so I'm missing out on this joy de vivre, or whatever how you say that, of life, but it's a calm, serene spot, but it doesn't have that excitement of having those higher emotions either. You know, I'm losing the lower, but I'm losing the higher positive emotions too.
It's funny that you feel that that's a loss. That's a funny one, that idea is there, you know, that you experience it as that you're missing out on the buzz, the fun. It's funny that you feel that that's a loss.
Why would it be funny? I mean,
it's unusual.
I mean, when you laugh.
No, I don't mean funny.
No, but when you, I'm not talking about laughing at me. I'm just like, when I see you laugh, you're experiencing something that's, you're not being neutral on it. You're actually enjoying that experience, and you're demonstrating it by laughing, right?
Yeah.
So when I go into that neutral state, I kind of look at everything evenly,
yeah.
and it doesn't have these positive or negative effects.
Yeah. I went through a phase of learning how to re-engage in life. I did have that neutrality all the time, total neutrality. I remember I had one sister who says, it's like you're stoned. It's like I've lost you, I can't find you, I can't touch you, I can't, and it's like you're stoned all the time. And I'm like, well, tough shit really, you know, like,
Really?
you know, yeah, it's just like, you know.
And so practice and experience?
So life did it. Life did it. It's like I was in that zone for long enough for it to stabilize, that the ability to engage in the world in a new way without getting sucked in, I had to learn how to do it, and life did it.
But so you still don't experience the negative reactions?
No, and I experienced the positive ones in a different way.
Okay.
I had to learn how to do it. I remember being in scenarios of like, okay, I'm going to go out socially to this. I have absolutely nothing to say. So what do people talk about again? It's like I had to kind of relearn things. What do I have to talk about? What could be a story? You know? And I used to prepare stories to actually try and kind of crank up some kind of conversational thing. I had to relearn it. But it kind of happened naturally. It was like, no, I need to be able to do this. There was a feeling that I needed to become ordinary again and dip back in, you know?
So it took a while?
Yeah, oh yeah, that took a while. And it was a few years like you're talking about, with just totally neutral. But it was stabilizing. Yeah. So if you feel you're missing something, there's either something a bit strange about that concept, that you're missing something is not kind of clean enough, that you think there's something better in the world. It's the first thing I would check out. And then if you're happy enough with like, no, it's not actually, it's just a pull to re-engage in life in a new way. Because you can't re-engage the old way, because there's so much more. You know there's so much more. And another place to live from.
You know, I find I can go into these states consciously, but if something happens that I react. I still am reacting to what I perceive as. It's not conscious. It's just this automatic negative. You know, I get angry over something, or even though when I'm not having that immediate, acute experience, I'm kind of able to go into it at will, as non-dualistic. But when something pushes my button,
that's worth digging out.
Yeah.
That's worth digging out to deconstruct that button. Yeah.
And you recommend doing that how?
It's about understanding how that button works. Some people write about it, some people go to therapy for it, some people, it's like, all right, what does it feel like? What's the thought? Pull it apart for yourself. Pull it apart. When that button gets pressed, how do I feel? What thoughts are running? What beliefs are running? What's still in place to make that happen? Deconstruct it. Because it's only set up with ideas that you can't see yet. So your awareness comes when the button is pressed. I'm interested in what are all the 4 or 5 steps that make that button, what's hidden underneath it, that make that button a plausible response for you. Let's pull it back. It's made up of beliefs and ideas that you just haven't recognized yet that are still there. You're invested in something.